Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the discussion topic that is going to rewrite history. Just kidding. But what this is going to be talking about for our discussion topic today, we will be discussing the WrestleMania 41 prediction for night one. So, what this is going to be, um, what my discussion topics are is that we are going to go through, discuss every match, and we are going to basically say what my thought is on who is going to win, why, and I might give a prediction how they're going to win, but specifically enough, we're just going to go through it and we're going to talk about every specific thing about the matches. Um, Now, one thing I would like to say out loud right now is that yes, I am playing a game, but I've toned it down. I've toned the audio down to where we're not gonna focus on the game. We're focusing on the topic at hand. I might get a little. I might, go quiet a couple times because I focus. My competitiveness, unfortunately, gets a hold of me time and time again, but we're the main purpose of this is going to be talking about talking about the WrestleMania 41 night. So, with all that being said, guys, let's jump right into it. So, we have one of the biggest matches, and I'm going to start off with this with a bang, is Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. I think I said Seth Rollins twice. Um, Already, I'm going to say I feel like Seth Rollins is going to lose terribly. Um, because Seth Rollins already has lost against CM Punk a couple times, and as everything was suggested, was everything pointing. I don't think this is his night to get a victory. Now, maybe I overstated a little bit on how bad he's gonna lose. I think he's probably gonna be one of the people that's not gonna lose terribly. Um, Now, we will see Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns might be the one that I said is going to lose badly. Reason being is that Roman, we all know, we've all seen it. We've all seen how he went from being the tribal chief to honestly kind of not really benefiting a lot from solo matches in the recent past. He's not really gotten um, much benefits to um, his what do I want to say, to his matches that he's had recently. Yeah, he has the Ulafala um, that he won from Solo Sokoa, but in all cases, I don't foresee that really being a benefit that's going to lead him into the win for WrestleMania. I'm going to be saying that I think my win, not my win, I think the one who is going to win for WrestleMania is going to be CM Punk. With the favor that he's cashed in with Paul Heyman, and the fact that this is his first time main eventing WrestleMania, and there's just a lot of potential going into the fight with the fight ahead. I just foresee CM Punk being the one to benefit from this match. Okay, now we also have Finn Balor versus Penta versus Dominic Mysterio and Braun Breaker. Already, I'm gonna say Braun Breaker is going to lose his title. Braun Breaker is stated as the unpredictable badass, but his unpredictability is is just kind of being a wild animal that they put out, and he's just a destructive man. That doesn't really give him any flavor to his character. Um, there's nothing really too exciting about him except, oh, he knows how to spear people. Um, that's really all I foresee. Um, oh, that's night two. My bad. I read it wrong. All right, we'll get off of that one. Actually, what the other one is going to be LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu obviously has a lot of potential for his character. He ever since he has shown up, we've all been questioning, okay, when are you going to break the silence character? When are you going to show us what you truly can do? And his recent outcomings of really make looking at Solo Sokoa and being like, okay, I'm calling you out. What are we doing? Like, we're just, we're sitting here, we're waiting for you to, say something. We're wanting you to um stop being a little baby. We understand you're wanting to do the Ulafala. You wanted the Ulafala. You wanted to beat Roman Reigns. You wanted him to acknowledge you as the new tribal chief, but you didn't. And ever since then, we've never seen anything of Solo Sokoa. So when he finally broke out of that character and is now showing how really good he is on the mic and in action on the ring, it would be a really good time, I feel, as to give uh, Jacob Fatu a championship, but I think it might be a little too early as well. So I think what I would recommend is keeping the title on LA Knight. LA Knight has really had some very beautiful potential. He's loved by the crowd. He's just really, really good in the ring on the mic. There's a lot of things that you just look at. Um, you look at LA Knight and you're just like, yes. Um, so I feel like LA Knight is going to keep his title. I do not think they are going to take the title away from LA Knight as of right now. He's deserved. I mean, look at everything he's done. LA Knight has done. He's not too old, but he's not too young. So with that, he has the potential of being a really good, still continuing on as being a really, really good um, champion. So with that, we have the World Tag Team Championships, the War Raiders versus New Day. Obviously, the New Day has had a lot of heat, and that is what they wanted. They um they are like the heat that they've got is honestly just as much, if not more, than what Dominic Mysterio has. Everybody hates the New Day because of everything they've done, but as we all know, good heels sell products, and New Day has a lot of really good heel heat to it. So, with that being said, though, the New Raiders have been really good lately, and they've actually fought the New Day. I believe it was last this Monday or past Monday, and they won by a disqualification. Well, they lost because of a disqualification. Um, Xavier Woods brought a chair and was struggling with one of the War Raiders, and unfortunately, he smacked Xavier Woods with it, and he caused the War Raiders to lose the match. And I mean, it made sense that he did that though, because they were really going for his neck. They were going for their necks, which we all know both of them have had some repairs, some surgical repairs on their necks, and are still probably even needing more, if not, some serious neck surgery. So already we're seeing that there's already that a lot of potential in this match that we could foresee. Okay, who's going to win? Um, I'm gonna cash it in. I am going to say I think the War Raiders are still going to win the match and keep the title. One thing I would really love to see that I think would be inspirational, even though we haven't heard anything from oh one of the other New Day. I can't remember his name. It's not clicking in my head right now. Um, but it would be nice to see him maybe show back up in the Big E. There we go. It would be nice to see Big E show up and have something, he have a little push in the match, maybe jump in and be like, "Oh, hey, um I'm invading in the match," and he be and he causes the New Day to lose. That would be very inspirational, very good to see Big E come back into action. But unfortunately, like I said, we have not heard anything about from Big E or WWE about any talk of his recent of any potential coming back, or him just being in ring action in general. So unfortunately, we're not going to see that, and I just foresee a situation to where it becomes just the New Raiders just beating New Day and winning the match. So I'm gonna say New Raiders is going to win the match. Probably, I wouldn't say a landslide, but it's not gonna be good for the New Day, especially like I said, with them trying to end their careers by trying to injure their neck. This is going to be a bloodbath, and New Day is going to suffer. Um, with that, we do have El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio. Now, everyone who is anybody knows, and even they've even WWE's even made a mistake about this, which I thought was completely hilarious. We all know Americano is Chad Gable. It's obvious. If they somehow try to make it where it's not uh, Chad Gable, I don't even know how they would even do that. Um, they could like do some, oh hey, hi, you thought um, Chad was the only one with the tattoo that was shown on the Americano's little shoulder, then you were wrong. He has it too. So, it would be really weird, but it's already posted on public media that a fan was able to take a picture of the shoulder and it had the same tattoo as Chad Gable. And honestly, I don't know if it would even be that much of a big deal if we already know who he is. We've already seen even a full on trailer of him, going into the um that kind of fighting style. So I mean, it would make sense. But either way, I would still say hopefully Rey Mysterio gets this win. Rey Mysterio needs a win. Yeah, Rey Mysterio finally got a win last Monday night, but even one win is not enough to, you know, really give a push to, in my opinion, one of the best in the business, either in the past or now. Rey Mysterio, I've loved Rey Mysterio ever since I was little, and it would just be nice for them to finally start giving him more wins, more consecutive, more frequent wins than what they've given him. He's I understand that he's in the he's getting older, but the way he still moves to this day shows that he has potential to be able to hold another title. Especially in the fact, and I don't know if hardly anybody knows this, Rey Mysterio has not held a title for a long period of time. I think the last title he had, um, like consecutive, like going through a good long time. I would probably say it was either the United States or, um, I'd say probably United States. The United States Championship, which unfortunately they gave that up to Jake Paul, Logan Paul, not Jake Paul, Logan Paul in the longest, and when he first debuted, and ugh. But either way, as this goes, I would say Rey Mysterio wins this match. Um, and now with that, we have the World Heavyweight Championship. Jey Uso versus Gunther. Now, one now we're already gonna say this already. I do not like how they gave Jey Uso another chance to win the title. Nothing against Jey, but he's had the chance to win the title about three times, and it wasn't even that much of a different time. Like, no real time in between from him winning and losing to for them to really give him chance after chance. This is going to be his fourth time going up against Gunther for the title that, he's lost three times in a row in a fair match. So I personally don't see Jey Uso picking up the win again. I say it's going to be Gunther picking up another win against Jey, and after this win, I don't see Jey getting another chance at either this title or another title for a long time. Which then this could easily go up to another potential feud with his with the tribal chief Roman Reigns, as saying that Roman could come in and be like, "Look, Jey, we given you chance after chance to be, the head of the table, and even when I was gone, and you could have beaten me in tribal combat. Yes, you could say yes, you can blame your brother Jimmy Uso for not letting you win, but well, not letting, but from keeping you from keeping you winning. But no matter the statement, you're just not ready." And Jey could, have that feud going and being like, "Look, I've been on my own for, ever since I turned my back on you, and I've been doing everything. The only thing haven't done yet is beat Gunther or get the World Heavyweight Champion. But I know now the reason I haven't done that is because there's one thing holding me back, and it's beating you one more time." So, that could be a potential feud going on that, would really heat things up for Jey. But unfortunately, I am going to have to say I believe Gunther is going to win the match at WrestleMania. Um, And with that, we have a couple more matches to talk about, which I won't be talking too much about these other two, so it'll be quick. Um, we got Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. We already know, and they've been making memes, they've been making comments. Everybody knows this, and they love it. The rivalry between uh, Tiffany and Charlotte really heated up in one of the episodes because of the um, comments that Charlotte and uh, Tiffany made to each other um, one night that the commentary that they were doing, the basically everything about what they were doing that night was absolutely terrible. Um, they were constantly they just couldn't talk, just like am kind of stuttering at this point. But they just couldn't talk. They were slipping on their comments. They were really getting far too personal in this in their promo, and it really showed. So and all of that being said, it's really kind of it was really disgusting in my point of view to see and hear some all that feud like that. So will that affect the match? I doubt it, but it took away a lot of flavor. It took a lot of interesting factors to a match that might have actually been good, but now we're like, okay, um we we had this sort of dialogue that night. It's just ugh. So um anyways, I would say I feel as though we are going to still have give me just a quick sec. Okay, let me check my little doohickey right here. My doohickey would work. Yeah. Okay. Now that my doohickey finally worked, so I am going to go ahead and say I think Tiffany Stratton is gonna keep her title because let's just be honest, guys. And yes, I'm gonna make a joke about this, but you know what? It's gonna be funny. It's Tippy time. I hate that. But anyways, that's the way we're ending that one. So Tiffany Stratton, guys, for the win. She keeps her title, and we'll definitely see where this is gonna bring. What this will do for Charlotte Flair's career, and we'll definitely see where she goes from here. And last but certainly least, a match that doesn't even have a title in its name. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Honestly, I haven't really paid too much on this one. I don't really see. There's not much to say. So honestly, for this one, guys, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and just be like, look, I can't say for sure which one, who's gonna win this match, and to be honest, eh. So, all right. With that all being said, guys, I hope you guys have really, really, enjoyed the video. please leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell, because tomorrow before WrestleMania Night 2, I will be doing another video to discuss who is going to win in Night 2 of WrestleMania 41. And also, guys, put in the comment section below and tell me who you think slash want to win in the match. So, you guys are more than welcome to. Yep. All right. That's it. Peace. Love you guys. We'll see you guys next video.